Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is David Thompson. I'm going to be talking about why focus on the third eye first. Well, if you focus on the third eye first, instead of going from the root chakra and up the system of chakras, like some people may suggest, even I suggested that many times in the past, only because, let me say this first before getting on. Because there's a lot of unstable people, a lot of ungrounded people, and I see them go straight for their third eye, and they kind of lose it. They get in a little, they kind of seclude themselves. They get really anxious, and they go a little wacko, you know. So if you are balanced and you think that you can handle it, go for your third eye first. Because realistically, if you succeed in opening your third eye, or at least stimulating or activating your third eye chakra, anxieties and stress will be at a very minimum, if any at all. So that's one great quality of opening the third eye or stimulating the third eye first, is stress levels go down. Stress levels, anxieties, and worries go way down on the totem pole of things to think about in your life, which is very, very fantastic. Because when you focus on the third eye, it helps you to look more into reality and what reality is. Perception. Like I was just saying, looking at reality. So when you're looking at reality and you're realizing that anything that you're looking at, it really doesn't matter too much. It only matters because you think that it matters. And you can change that in a split second whenever you wish. So any situation that you're in, you can make it your own. And then with the benefits of attacking the third eye first, you got lucid dreaming, astral projection. When you have more dreams or lucid dreams, you can get into the state of mind of not thinking but knowing you can manipulate your day-to-day activities. Because when you're in a lucid dream, you can say, okay, let me turn this wall into jelly. I'm going to put this jelly in my bowl. Then I'm going to take this bowl and make it into a piece of bread. And then I'm going to find some peanut butter and make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So you can just change stuff just like that. And ascended masters, living masters, they know this and they do this on a day-to-day basis. They just manipulate energy around them and they make physical things move. And here's another one. Insight. Insight on a higher plane. You can predict things, if you want to say. You have a great sense of things, just how mothers always sense their children and think that there's something going wrong. Sometimes they make that happen through the law of attraction. They bring that to them. But when you activate your third eye, you can actually see, sense, and feel that vibration starting to come this way. So you'll have a more or less knowing of what's coming next. When I have my third eye stimulated or activated at its peak, from what I know of or realizing, I always had a knowing of certain things. Anything that I actually had some interest in, I had some kind of a knowing of it. I just knew things. I wasn't guesstimating or anything. I just knew certain things. The law of attraction. The law of attraction runs deep. When your third eye is activated, oh my God, you'll be just walking through life and things that you want to happen will just happen. I remember I said this on a couple of my videos in the past, but for you new viewers, I remember when I was just pure spiritual, didn't care about anything else, didn't care about no money, no nothing, no stress was on my mind, right? I would just walk down the street and I felt like I was just a freaking god, and things were just meant to be everything that was just meant to be, like it is. And when I would meet people, I knew that it was a reason for the meeting, and it was the reason that I wanted it anyway, because since my mind was there, like everybody that I met, everything that happened was something that had to do with me and spirituality. That's what it actually became. Everything was spiritual, everything was metaphysical and paranormal. Actually, like, we were seeing paranormal things. When I met people, new people, they was experiencing paranormal things like right away for the first time in their life. And I was just speaking about metaphysics and paranormal things and spiritual things, and they were just seeing it boom like that, because that's where my mind was. And since my third eye was very stimulated, I was just pulling stuff in like clockwork. When your third eye open or stimulated, you can have a great connection with otherworldly beings. Take that as whatever you want, put that in any category you want, because everybody has their own ideas on that, and I'm not going to get into that on this video. If you want to hear more about that, you let me know. But you can have contact with otherworldly beings, and that takes a lot of that's some specific training that you would have to do on your own. Nobody can actually tell you about that. If they could, shit, hell if I know. Because the first questions people are gonna say, how do you know that you're actually talking to somebody else? And believe me, if you do, or when you do, you will freaking know. You definitely will know. Then the next question would be, how do you know if they are nice or not? I actually got that question multiple times. That I do not know. But eventually you'll find out, I guess. It depends. So, and to me, one of the greatest benefits of having your third eye open is to be able to see. To be able to see things without trying, without effort. You can just like breeze through life, and you can look at people and you can just see how they're feeling. You can feel how they're feeling. You can feel their aura. Like, it feels like a plastic bubble around them. You can see the color, you can see their aura. I mean, you can see that there's guides or entities lingering around them, and anything that you put your focus on, you can perceive that. Do you get me? I mean, perception is open for your grabbing when your third eye is activated or even open. Like, whatever you're interested in seeing or perceiving, you got all access. And that's such a good benefit, because there's certain people with attitudes, certain people that are extremely nice. You look around them, and you know why. You see why. You see who they're hanging out with. I mean, on the metaphysical aspect, the spiritual aspect, or you just see their energy level, and then you'll be able to help people out in that way too. You'll be able to diagnose people. I was seeing ailments, like I was seeing heart problems. I was seeing broken limbs, previous broken limbs, fractures, things like that. Crazy, insane things. So yeah, focus on the third eye. When you're doing your meditation, it'll take you so far. Like, if you focus on your root chakra, your sacral, of course you're gonna have great experiences, great emotional changes, some physical changes. They're gonna be very detailed, specific changes, but it's not gonna be like the changes that you're gonna get from the third eye and the crown chakra. Like, I feel, and a lot of masters feel that if you start off with your third eye, the energy is just gonna be pulled in anyway, and it's gonna illuminate your other chakras anyhow. So this is my video. Hit the bell so you can be notified when I come out with my next video. And my next video is going to be about cold showers and how they benefit you, and how taking a cold shower can turn you into a different person overnight. Tony Robbins does it. So if Tony Robbins does it, and he's fantastic, what can it do for you? My name is David Thompson. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching.